Hey, RetconRaider here. Today's video is dedicated to Ash. Thanks for your support, Ash. That said, let's get started. And welcome back. Now, last time, we headed to the northeast to meet up with Kaliki in the ruins of Sorrowflow. On the way there, though, we were alerted to an impending troll invasion back in Silverhold. That means today we're headed into Sorrowflow to quickly help Kaliki find the Disk of the Eclipse. Then we have to rush back to Stag's Fall to see what we can do about this invasion. Of course, this is a solo adventure, so we need to make sure that Silverleaf is properly equipped for this. As an alchemist, Silverleaf is essentially a glass cannon. He can deal out a lot of damage, but he's not designed for frontline combat. Let's hedge our bets a bit here. We'll grab the defense boosting gear off Amiri and, the skill boosting gear off Lindsay. That should hopefully be enough to give him the edge he needs. Whoop. Sorry, Lindsay. Meant to grab your boots, not your belt. Not great, but it'll have to do. Let's get in there. Sorrowflow. The ruins of an ancient settlement, long ago ravaged by flood. Despite its sad history, the scenery of this place is surprisingly picturesque, thanks to the waterfalls which adorn the local mountain. Sounds nice. Let's see what's waiting for us. Kaliki smiles faintly as you approach, but you can't help but notice that she's as tense as a bowstring. Three young tieflings wearing bright clothing, the sort one might find in a harlequin's wardrobe, are gathered near Kaliki, fidgeting from foot to foot. They bow simultaneously. The youngest casts you an inquisitive look. "So this is the patron you found, Elder, the Baron of this land. And to think that Canary used to say that you don't know how to make connections. Oh. The short-haired tiefling girl steps on her friend's tail. "Stop it, Niho. Don't you see you're upsetting her? Forgive him, Elder, and you too, Your Grace. When Niho was little, a donkey knocked over his crib. His horns got caught on its saddlecloth, and he was dragged for half a block, bumping his head on every corner. Now he's no more clever than the donkey." Kaliki stomps her foot, drawing their attention. "Sweet teeth, that's enough. You're going right back to the city. The Baron and I need to talk in private, and we're going to the Talden Tower without you. It might be dangerous." "As you say, Elder." The last of the three tieflings, who had kept quiet until now, nods and gestures to the others. "We'll go to the city. We'll see if three tail-swinging goofs like us can find gainful employment around here. If you decided to settle down here, maybe we can find a place here too. Goodbye, Your Grace." "Please, remind me, what is this place and what are we looking for here?" It is an ancient Talden settlement, long ago ravaged by the elements. They used to mine ore in these rocks. Little is known about what happened here, but according to rumors, a terrible flood devastated the town. Many citizens perished, the others fled. Only the tower remains, standing on the cliff. The flood wasn't able to reach it. The tower may still hold substantial riches, and, among them, the Disk of the Eclipse, a relic from a Kadiran temple of Nethys. That's what I'm looking for. We will go on alone from here. your companions go back down the road, leaving you and Kaliki alone. Who were those 3 tieflings? My friends from Kadira. Their names are Naiho, Tevi, and Elki, but I usually just call them the Sweet Teeth. They're always together, and always act and speak in chorus. It was they who dug up the history of this place, and told me of the treasury. But they never got inside. They say there's a lot of dangerous beasts ahead. Kaliki sighs. I'm happy that at least someone from my past life hasn't abandoned me, but they make me anxious as well. The Sweet Teeth know nothing about what happened after our escape. They think Canera died, and I adopted a strange new name to hide from my past. But they know me and my sister well, and could easily uncover the truth. That would breach Nethys's first condition. That's why it would be better for all of us if we met as rarely as possible. Besides, Canera nearly fed the poor Sweet Teeth to wild animals, though it seems now like ages ago. What's our plan? There must be a cliff somewhere ahead, where we'll find the remains of the tower. We'll need to climb it and search the ruins, and be ready for trouble. One can never be too careful. Well, are we ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Kaliki nods gratefully. Thank you. I'm glad I don't have to walk this road alone. Can't say I like the looks of that giant flaming circle there.
All according to plan.
First things first, looks like Kaliki's up a level, so let's take care of that. Now, Kaliki is a kineticist, which is a surprisingly high-maintenance class. They're essentially an arcane striker, but they have to carefully balance burn, which is the physical strain caused by their arcane abilities. They do pack a pretty hefty punch, which will definitely be helpful in these ruins, but if you're not careful, they can end up crippling themselves. Thankfully, in this case, Kaliki is mostly preset, so all we really have to worry about is this wild talent here. Kaliki only gets 2 skill points, so we'll put those in athletics and stealth. Then we've got her wild talent, and she seems themed around water and healing, so I think kinetic restoration is a pretty good fit for her. And that takes care of her level up. Now let's take a look at her gear. Obviously, she's pretty frugally equipped. In part, that's because she actually uses magic as her primary weapon. We'll let her borrow some of Silverleaf's hand-me-downs. It's not much, but that should hopefully help keep her alive. Let's get Silverleaf up front.
I can help.
Oh, and we have to clean up Kaliki's taskbar. This should just take a moment. Attacks up front. Defensive abilities in the middle. And utility abilities at the end. Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright, let's toss out some buffs. I'm not sure if Enlarge Person is a good fit here, but I guess it couldn't hurt. Where's my mutagen? Ah, right.
Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi. Manishrim sukino.
Alright, let's get this done.
In due time.
Ferocious Slurk. I have no idea what that is.
That is not far.
Please, do tell.
Let's just make sure Canera's got her ranged attack equipped. Now, if we attack that thing from here, it should have to go all the way around to reach us. That should hopefully give us enough time to finish it off.
Taste my fury. Let's make this quick.
Oh, we've got 3 of them in sight. Fall back, Kaliki. About time we got some use out of this sword. Oh, this might have been a mistake. Alright, let's just cut this short with an explosive.
This should do it.
Come on. There we go. Well, that went about as smoothly as I expected it to. Alright, back to exploring. 1 fight down, who knows how many to go.
Enjoy your final moments.
Okay, 2 on 1 I think we can handle. Nice.
As it should be. A calculated risk.
Very nice. Yeah, Kaliki packs a wallop, but she's a glass cannon, just like Silverleaf.
In due time.
Water elementals. Non-hostile. Interesting. The water elementals whirl anxiously, but make no move to attack. Kaliki is obviously commanding their attention. The creatures' bodies ripple, and they freeze and face the girl. This is what I felt. These creatures, we belong to the same elemental force. The girl leans forward. I could be wrong, but I feel they are seething, as if yearning for freedom. They cannot leave, and they've been trapped in this place for a long time. An incredibly long time. Water elementals, at a settlement that perished from a sudden flood. Kaliki's eyes are full of sorrow. Yes, it seems that someone used them to kill the Taldans, and then just abandoned them here. But who? Who would use such powerful magic, only to kill some simple miners? The past hides so many secrets. What will happen if we set the elementals free? Could we? I doubt they would attack. They suffer here under the ruthless sun, far from their elemental forces. They seem happy to see me, and are pleading for help. I understand. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so we've got some sort of puzzle here. No, nothing in there helps.
All according to plan.
And that looks like an area transition. Alright, well, let's see if we can just extinguish these flames. Hey, look at that. Okay. The elementals billow and shiver anxiously. They seem distrustful of their newfound freedom. Twisted masses of water resembling arms extend forward, as if pointing to something ahead. Then, one of the elementals utters a word in an unfamiliar language as it reaches out to Kaliki. They seem to be saying, "Danger ahead," and they're ready to help us if we need help. The word he said is some kind of name or call. As if knowing their message had been understood, the elementals rush away to their long-desired freedom. Well, that's our good deed for the day. Oh, plus helping Kaliki, of course. Kaliki throws back her head and looks upward. Up there, there's a tower there, on the cliff, but it will be difficult to climb such a steep slope. Kaliki gives you a pensive and sad smile. My sister and I used to climb cliffs together. She was so angry when I was faster, but she always helped me when she got ahead. Kaliki climbs the cliff with the dexterity of a lizard, but you go stride for stride with her, easily keeping up. Soon, the top of the cliff lays before you. What a beautiful place, and cozy. The cliffs seem to embrace this place. And a waterfall. Now I see why the Taldans decided to settle here. I'd live here too. Alright, Kaliki, that's enough sightseeing for now. Our buffs are running out pretty quick. We've got an obvious cave behind this waterfall, so let's start with that. The remains of a Taldan at it. It seems from the outside that the vault caved in, and it's hopeless to move the rubble. Well, this is a puzzle. Whatever will we do? Oh. Okay, giant centipedes. We should be able to handle that.
No mistakes.
Those things will be coming in fast, though, so let's switch Silverleaf back off to his sword. Alright, let's do this.
Cool it.
Oh, geez. Okay, let's bust out the explosives here. That cleared most of the little guys, but they're not the ones I was worried about here. Oh. Well, that was, closer than I would have liked. Let's get that patched up.
I am prepared.
Ask, and I shall answer.
Now, Kaliki does have a healing ability, but it accumulates burn. She basically hurts herself to heal others. Let's, give it a shot here. Yeah, see? She healed 12 hit points, but reduced her own hit points by 6. That's a pretty harsh trade-off. A vein of ore. The Taldans hadn't finished mining it when the settlement perished. Interesting. I wonder if we can actually use this place as a resource node once we finish clearing it out. The old Taldan adit is surprisingly well preserved. The ore mine could be restored here. Well, I guess that answers my question. Alright, moving on. More centipedes. Grenades at the ready.
Cool off.
And there's the tremendous centipede. Saw that coming. Oh, there are 2 tremendous centipedes. Well then. Okay, that takes care of the mooks. Now we just need to vaporize the big guys. Dang it, stop moving around.
Calm down. Not dead yet.
Pretty close though. Kaliki, healing. Oh, shoot, we've still got a little guy too. Whoa now, where do you think you're going? Ah, there we go. Thank goodness. Let's hope we don't have any more fights like that one. Might need something a little stronger for this crawl. Yeah, let's get a cure moderate slotted. Alright, once more onto the breach, dear friends. Bracers of armor +1 and a wand of fireballs. Not a great reward, but it's something. And that would be the other side of that cave then. Athletics 24. Yeah, we do not have a good chance of clearing that rubble. We'll just come back with a Miri later. From this point, you see the rubble is not so great. You could move it aside. Not right now, we can't. That's fine, we'll come back for it later. For now, though, we'll just leave the same way we came in. Oh, looks like we missed a couple of things.
Follow my lead.
Delicious mushrooms. And nothing. Okay. Ah, there we go. Weird.
Ready for anything?
Alright, looks like half our buffs are about to wear off, so this is about to become a lot more difficult.
Enemy approaching.
Taste my
Oh,
fury.
and another fight. Gargoyles this time. Alright, more explosives. Nice, that's one down. Okay, that actually went pretty smoothly. Those guys were having a surprisingly hard time hitting us. We are pretty much tapped out though, so let's get what we came here for.
In due time.
Huh. Can't actually go inside. Kaliki warily looks around the area. The tower, it's destroyed, and I'm afraid. Oh my goodness. Kaliki points at the ruins. A frightening gargoyle is sitting among them. Is it even a gargoyle? The jewels the monster has gathered in its nest glimmer here and there, but the brightest treasure of all is a small disc lying at its feet. It glistens white like incandescent metal, but a moment later it is covered by abysmal blackness. Then it flashes white again. The disc of the eclipse, that must be it. But how do we... The girl freezes mid-sentence, her eyes wide open, and then... You look in the eyes of a tiefling girl as she emerges from the portal, and she raises her brow expressively. Silverleaf, it's such a wonderful day. And what a view. There's no need for the charade. Your sister told me the truth. You see a glimmer of fear in the girl's almond-shaped eyes, but she quickly gathers herself. It was to be expected. From the very beginning, I thought the Herald of Nethys was just joking with us, making us promise to keep everything a secret, while forcing us to switch spontaneously, with no warning, at any moment. I wonder if we will be punished for our failure. Well, what good is it to worry about something you can't change? I'm already living a borrowed life, beyond my time. Canera keeps silent for a few moments, contemplating her new situation, but then she smiles coyly. Tell me, Silverleaf, the last time we met, you were sitting on a throne in a great hall, surrounded by guards and advisors. And now we're sitting all alone at the top of a cliff in some backwater, surrounded by slimy flesh-eating toads and other revolting monsters. I don't even know what question to ask first. Why or how? Your sister asked me to find an artifact. An artifact? It doesn't happen to be the disk of the eclipse, does it? Of course, it was I who first told you about it, but I imagined us sitting cozy by the fire in your castle, while your servants went off to collect it. But, oh well, an adventure it is then. But it seems our treasure has been stolen by that ugly gargoyle. So, what are we supposed to do now? We freed the water elementals, who seem friendly. They will help us defeat the gargoyle. So we let them fight instead of us, right? So we can stand back and watch? Canera smiles coyly. Oh dear. No, we won't abandon them in battle. We'll fight together. Canera wrinkles her nose. As you wish, Your Grace. We'll risk our lives for animated puddles. Fine, let's call them. Oh, and now we're down here. I guess we're doing this. Alright, let's see here. Looks like Kanara is a lawful evil dark elementalist. From the looks of it, she's actually a completely separate character from Kaliki. Interesting. Okay, let's take care of her level up real quick. Dark Studies. Boosts her savings throws. Extra knowledge skills. Uses intelligence instead of constitution. She's also attuned to fire instead of water. Ah, and she can absorb the souls of the dead to offset burn damage. Sounds about right. Alright, well, let's get through this real quick. Skill points going to the skills she has trained. And, since she seems built for offense, I guess we'll grab Fire's Fury as her new wild talent. Okay, let's get back to it. Oh yeah, she's definitely a completely separate character. She even has her own set of equipment. That's interesting, but also inconvenient. Well, let's get her taskbar in order. Foxfire. Okay, let's burn that thing down. That's a treant, so we should have an advantage here.
Taste my fury.
Man, it is tearing through those water elementals. We'll have to make this quick. Oh, that was quick. Just in time, too. Thank you for your service, water elementals. Sorry about your buddy. Let's see what we have here. Canera's tail dances just above the ground, giving away the tiefling's excitement. She's obviously anxious to grab the disc of the eclipse, but waits for you to nod. Fine, take the disc. The girl quickly grabs the artifact with both hands, and that very instant you hear a loud sound, like a clap. And Canera is enveloped in a cocoon of white light, which quickly turns to darkness. You hear voices, whispering and interrupting each other. They seem to be speaking in images, not natural words. Black, white, bound, split, indivisible. Then the strange phenomena ends as quickly as it began. The darkness disappears, and Canera is standing just where she was, seemingly intact. But the disc in her hands is gone. Are you all right? What? Canera barely seems to hear you. She shakes her head a few times, as if she's emerging from a dream. Amazing. I didn't expect this. Listen, the artifact didn't disappear. I can feel it, like it's part of me now. And I think I know how to use it. Kaliki looks at you in complete astonishment. Silverleaf? What just happened? I was sleeping in the demi-plane, but this time I wasn't pulled out of it like usual. It's like I heard a voice. Kanera's voice. Kanera and I recovered the disk of the eclipse, and it affected her in a strange way. So, what I felt and heard was the influence of the disk. But it's so strange. Kaliki closes her eyes and stands still. Her dark hair moves in the wind, but nothing happens for about a minute. Then, without opening her eyes, she begins to move her hand. Yes, now I understand. Hello again. Are we still here in Sorrowflow? So, my sweet sister learned how to use our new ability so quickly. I was sure it would take her a year. I'm going to try to switch us again. Please, tell her for me that she's a foolish goat. Kaliki looks even more stunned. I'm back again, and again I heard my sister calling me. I felt it inside, just like my bond to the elemental forces. Now we can switch places whenever we wish. Wow, that's not skeevy at all. Your sister asked me to tell you that she misses you. I doubt that's exactly what she said, but thanks for trying to cheer me up. So, you can now switch whenever you want to. Yes. Oh, there are so many thoughts in my head. It's a miracle that we found such a rare artifact that could help us. Or perhaps Nethys planned this all along. And what should we do with this new gift? Now my sister and I must decide how to divide the time we share. Kaliki shakes her head. Yes, I'll think about all this and many other things. But for now, I wish to thank you, Silverleaf. If a foreign outcast's gratitude means anything to you, you have it. And one more thing. I'd like to remain in your lands and help you with your quests and travels. Now that we can better control our switches, we won't have to keep running from one place to another. I think Kanera will support my idea. What do you say? You'll be most welcome. May this be the beginning of a wonderful journey. And there you have it. Another adventure is over. No artifact, but some minor loot, a potential kingdom resource, and 2 new companions. Speaking of which...
What's taking so long?
Huh. Looks like they can swap places at will. That's interesting. There's some definite possibilities there. Anyway, I don't think Kaliki's a good fit for our party, tactically speaking. It is something to think about, though. Feel free to let me know what you guys think. For now, though, let's just finish looting the ruins, and then we'll head back to Stag's Fall. Nice, an amulet of natural armor. And some minor loot. So much for the riches we were promised. An empire once so great, where is your strength? Does the same fate await us? No answer.
That is not far.
Okay, that's how we get back up to the tower.
Time's not waiting.
We could bring Kanera in for this, but, let's just wait until we've got our full party back. Lindsay can pass that check no problem. Taldor and Kadira were rivals for ages. It's so strange to wander around these ruins. A feud can be stronger than blood ties, and blood ties can be much like a feud. That could apply to Kaliki and Kanara themselves. They are pretty much stark opposites of each other. Oh, looks like we missed something. Hold on. Once again, the highlight key has betrayed me. At least I can still rely on the map markers. For now.
As it should be.
Well, we can't explore the tower, so I think that's everything. Let's get back out to the world map. Ah, looks like we've got our full party back. Alright folks, I need to get our equipment back in order, and I would like to make another pass through Sorrowflow, just to clear those skill checks. You guys don't really need to see that, and we are past the 40-minute mark anyway, so I think this makes for a pretty good breaking point for the episode. We'll hit the pause button for now, but we'll pick up here next time as we head back to Stag's Fall to see what's going on with this troll invasion. See you then. Oh, and remember, although I do love playing Pathfinder Kingmaker, you can find out more about the game by visiting the official website, the official YouTube channel, the official Discord channel, the fan-run wikis, or the original crowdfunding campaign over on Kickstarter. Links are in the description.